المرسلين وعلى آله وصحابه أجمعين سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم سبحانك لا فهم لنا إلا ما فهمتنا إنك أنت الجواد الكريم وقل رب زدني علما. قال الإمام النووي رحمه الله تبارك وتعالى ونفعنا بعلومه في الدارين. قال وعن سعد بن أبي وقاص رضي الله عنه قال كنا مع النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم 6 نفر فقال المشركون للنبي صلى الله عليه وسلم اطرد هؤلاء لا يجترئون علينا. وكنت أنا وابن مسعود ورجل من هذيل وبلال ورجلان لست أسميهما فوقع في نفس رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ما شاء الله أن يقع فحدث نفسه فأنزل الله تعالى ولا تطرد الذين يدعون ربهم بالغداة والعشي يريدون وجهه. رواه Muslim. So continuing with the chapter of showing benevolence towards the orphans and the daughters and all of those weak and less fortunate Muslims. So in this first hadith mentioned, Sayyidina Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas, Sahabi al-Jalil, min Ashar al-Bashara, among the 10 who were given the glad tidings of paradise while they were alive. He narrates that we were sitting there with Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam, with the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, six of us. So the mushriks, the idolaters who happened to be in that particular area as well, they said to Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam, utrad haulai, you get rid of these, these individuals. In other words, they're not, they're below our status to sit. We'll sit with you, but remove these, lowly individuals from your gathering, and they should not, have the audacity to sit in our company. Like we're too good for them to be sitting in our company, So now, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, of course, since he is so, he's so anxious to see his people accepting Islam, and now some of the chieftains and some of the big shots of the mushriks, the idolaters, they're ready to actually sit on the condition that you remove these, these poor Muslims, who are sitting there. So perhaps Nabi he says, so Rasulullah perhaps started to consider whether maybe I should just actually, for expediency's sake, let them, go to the side for a while so I can address these individuals. And so he mentions that, so perhaps something like that perhaps came into a thought like that came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, whether he should do that or not. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala actually sent down this verse in this context. وَلَا تَطْرُ الَّذِينَ يَدْعُونَ رَبَّهُم بِالْغَدَاةِ وَالْعَشِيِّ. Do not send away those people who call to their Lord in the morning and in the evening, like these individuals who were there with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, along with Sa'd was Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, Bilal, and perhaps some others who were perhaps former or perhaps even at that time were slaves or people of the what they considered to be lower status. So don't send these people away, who are calling to their Lord in the morning and the evening. Yuriduna wajha. They are there and they're asking because they want closeness and close proximity with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In other words, don't send these people away for the sake of these people, whereas put your focus on those people who are connected and want to remain and continue their connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And don't give audience to such people, and don't submit to their unreasonable demands. And this is, very significant, that considering the time that this was, mentioned, this was a time when, up until very recently, all over the world, this whole concept of class consciousness. Unfortunately, even we have it till today. Even in the United States, where we're supposed to be so, equal in liberty for all, but there's more equality and there's more liberty for some. Obviously, we know that, those with the wherewithal. But in Islam and Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in many instances, this principle was hammered in to society that inna akramakum indallahi atqakum, the most elevated and the most honored are those people who are highest in taqwa. Has nothing to do with outside means and ways. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among them and honor them as well. Ameen. Ameen. Wa akhiru da'wana. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalamu alaikum.